Well, good evening, folks, and guess where we are? No, we are not in Kansas. We are in Lenoir, North Carolina, at a place with a Kansas name. We are at the Dodge City Steakhouse. Now, this place opened up, I don't know what, 6 months ago, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, we've not tried this place yet. We did want to feature somewhere local. So we're going to go in here tonight and see if this steakhouse is any good. We've actually never eaten here before. They've got a good name. I mean, we've been to Dodge City, Kansas, and that is a cattle town. We've been by those stockyards with thousands of cattle out in them. So Dodge City is a good name if you want steak. So we're going to see if Dodge City here in Lenoir, North Carolina has a good steak or not. So we're going to go ahead and give this place a try. And before we go in, I just want to give a tribute or an honorable mention to one of our subscribers who loved our channel. Her name was Kathy McAllister, and I just want to mention her in this video. She became one of our subscribers in June of last year, and she messaged us immediately and told us how much she loved our channel and our videos. And she told me in that first message that she was battling terminal cancer, and asked us to pray for her, which we certainly did. And she was always leaving kind comments and encouraging comments on our videos and on our Facebook posts. And I hadn't heard from her in a while. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I messaged her, and I hadn't heard from her, and just wanted to see how things were going with her, and never got a reply back, and found out yesterday that she had passed away at the end of July. So I just wanted to mention her. I was going back through some of the messages that she sent to us, and found one I'd forgotten about. But in August of last year, a lot of western North Carolina had a lot of bad storms and a lot of flooding, and people had lost their lives in the floods, and she actually messaged us to see if we were okay. And that we were very appreciative of that. I mean, with everything that she was going through, battling for her own life, to check on 2 YouTubers that she watched, that kind of told us what kind of person she was. And we talked a lot in messaging, and I, of course, gave her the gospel and asked her if she knew where she stood with the Lord, and she did, and that was good to know. So I'm just glad, once again, as a Christian, that death has no hold on a born-again Christian. It has no victory. It may take us out of this world, but it can't do anything about the next one. So just wanted to pay tribute to Kathy tonight. Just found out yesterday the very sad news that she had, I don't even want to say lost her battle. She may have lost it this side of eternity, but a Christian can't lose ultimately. So we're thankful for that. But just wanted to mention her tonight. And we're going to go in here and just check this place out. So stay with us. Walking in, and it's certainly got some Arizona-ish looking artwork on the wall. Those cactuses are what you would see in Arizona, not in Dodge City, but still it has a good western feel to it. I like the wood. This used to be a sagebrush steakhouse, and it went out of business, what, a couple of years, 2 years ago maybe? So looks like they've kind of redone it in here a little bit. I actually saw that movie years ago. That's an old movie. Right, just waiting to be seated. Alright, we're going to give a quick rundown of the menu here. Here's the appetizer section. Have to move over here a little bit. Soups and salads. And now for the reason that we're here, steaks. Now you notice they got Doc Adams, and Festus's steak tips. Obviously they're using names off of the series Gunsmoke, which supposedly has its setting in Dodge City, although the landscape on Gunsmoke is not like the landscape of Dodge City. Describe the landscape around Dodge City.
Flat.
Flat as a pancake. Now, I'm just looking at the prices here. 18-ounce ribeye, $29.99. That's probably a little bit cheaper than what you're going to get in most of your higher-end steakhouses. So, to be honest with you, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this place. We've not been here, but I've heard some people say it's really good. Some people don't care for it. I'm not necessarily, for the prices they're charging, I'm not expecting necessarily to be a Longhorn or a Texas Roadhouse, but you know, I would expect it to be above a Western Steer or a Western Sizzling, you know, somewhere maybe between those two. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. So hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised and not disappointed.
Now, I'm curious. They have a pork ribeye.
I saw that. I'm not getting it, but I saw it.
I've never heard that.
Flip that over. Here's your burgers. Lunch specials.
I'll be right back, guys. I think their salads are ready.
Okay, no problem. There's desserts. And they also cater. And up here, I missed just one section, at least the section I'm going to feature. Home style favorites. And I am not here for meatloaf. So, anyway. Alright, here's the yeast rolls. So I'm going to walk around the restaurant after we order, and Chauncey's going to butter these up for us. You know what you're going to get yet?
Well, I had thought about those, the Deputy Marshal Steak Sizzler. The way she was talking, you know, she didn't seem like overly impressed with it. Yeah. So I'm kind of, well, maybe I won't get that. But I was looking at the Southwest chicken. I don't know, I might get that grilled chicken with cheese and stuff on it.
I want to get this little thing on the wall here. Boot Hill Cemetery. There's the infamous Dodge City sign. We have been there, and we've been to Boot Hill, actually. I walked Front Street. So, I've actually stood on that very spot right there, trying to not disturb people. I do like the Western, it's on every wall. Look at that. I do like the Western designs on the wall here. There's the Rocky Mountains. There ain't no mountains in Dodge City, Kansas, though. These are just scenes from all over the West. There's some more of Arizona here. Like I say, this was the Sagebrush Steakhouse for years and years, and we used to come here some, and it was decent. So, they did close it down a couple years back. Make my way back over to our seat now. Okay, tell them what you got.
I got the Southwest chicken.
This is the Dodge City Chicken House. Steakhouse.
Well, I saw something that I wanted on there, but you know, she is very honest, and when she's saying that, you know, the potatoes, yeah, she says she's not tried it, but she said that they have fried potatoes on the bottom, and it's the one that they sear at 500 degrees. What caught my eye was the Cajun steak. Oh, that would be good. I can get some pepper.
That sounds good.
But yeah, when she said that, I was like, well, maybe I won't. So.
But to be fair, she's also told us some things that are favorites too that are really good. So. Anyway, I ordered a 18-ounce ribeye with baked potato and macaroni and cheese. So.
Yeah, I got the macaroni and cheese because she said everybody likes it.
Like I say, this is our first time. A lot of people have given a lot of mixed reviews on this place locally. So I've seen posts on Facebook, don't go there, stay away, or you got to try it. So I've seen both. So we're going to be fair and honest. Yep. Show you our food when it comes out. Alright, I went to wash my hands and saw this come out of the restroom and thought this was worth putting on here. This is actually, it's a real picture of some famous lawmen from Dodge City. Wait. Oh. Sorry.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I hope I'm not bothering y'all. That's informational. We do a YouTube blog on restaurants, so I wanted to include that history there. Yeah. Famous marshals and lawmen of Dodge City. Okay. All right, thank you. Again, I really like the varied and numerous artwork on the walls here. some over there, what just happened there was there's like every booth there is empty, and the minute I start recording, she seats somebody right there behind me. So that's how that goes. But okay, well, the food is out. Here's my ribeye with the macaroni and cheese and the baked potato.
Get you some more water.
Thank you.
Oh, I got about 2.
And this is your, what is it, Southwest chicken?
Southwest chicken, mixed vegetables, and mac and cheese.
All right.
Looks good.
You want to take a bite of something?
She said the macaroni and cheese is good. So. Try that.
Is it good?
It is good, yeah.
Take a bite of chicken real quick.
Season's good.
Good? All right, well, I'm going to dig in myself. Okay, folks, well, we just finished up in the Dodge City Steakhouse here in Lenore, North Carolina. So we're going to give you a rundown of what we got and what we thought of everything. So you go ahead.
Well, I got the Southwest chicken with the fresh vegetables and the macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese was really good. It was not like a cheddar cheese. It was some other type. The noodles, you can tell, sat a little bit. They were very, very kind of mushy soft, which is fine. Very flavorful. My vegetables were very soft. They were good. They were sauteed. The chicken was, it said 2 pieces, but they were like flattened very, very, very thin, which is fine. If you put them together, probably equal 1 good sized piece. And they were seasoned very spicy, which of course I like spicy, so that's fine. Had cheese on top of it, which was melted good. Supposed to have the pico de gallo, I don't know how you say it. There was just like 1 little tablespoon of that, so there wasn't much of that. And then the bacon that they had on it was hard. But it was flavorful. It was good. I enjoyed my meal. The waitress said that everybody there who had ordered the chicken liked the chicken. So yeah, it was good. My meal was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, would you come back here again?
I would.
Okay. All right. Well, I got the 18-ounce ribeye and with a baked potato. I'll tell you more about the baked potato here in a minute. Don't let me forget. And the macaroni and cheese as well as a side. So, like I said in the intro, we came here tonight not knowing what to expect because this is a local place. We're 11 miles. We live 11 miles from here. So, it's a local place. Been here several months. This is our first time getting up here. But this is not like we do a lot of reviews out of state. Since this is local, some of your friends on Facebook have been here. So, we have seen everything from it's terrible, stay away, to it's great, you have to go. Now, what do you do when so then you go online and start reading the reviews, and it's not like there's even a consistent pattern where 80% of them are good. It was literally flip a coin each one, whether it was going to be good or bad. So what do? You go, and then you decide for yourself. So that's what we decided to do. We had heard several things, both good and bad. So I've been to a lot of steakhouses. I usually get a ribeye steak in most of them. So I think I said at the beginning that what I was expecting was something maybe a little less than a Texas Roadhouse or a Longhorn, and something way a cut above a Western Steer or a Western Sizzlin, if there's even still any of those around. And that's pretty much what it was. It is better than I thought it was going to be. Let me back up. She brought out the yeast rolls. I actually am not a huge yeast roll fan. Most steakhouses are going to bring you out a bread of some kind. I actually like these yeast rolls really good. I liked.
They were soft and warm.
They were soft and warm, not hard. We ate it somewhere here recently that had hard bread. It's Cheesecake Factory, wasn't it?
Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah.
And whatever we had there at the I can't think of it. Saltgrass. Remember that great big old softball,
Well, it was a little better. The Cheesecake Factory was. But anyway, this bread was better than both of those. I actually did like the yeast rolls. I went ahead and ordered a baked potato, and I was scared to be honest with you, because our waitress, and her name's Teresa, she actually said we can use her name. She was very honest and forthright about things with us. And I hope this is okay to say this in the review. If any management sees this, you ought to go thank her and not say anything else, because that's what customers like, is somebody who'll be honest. So she told us, she says, this is what I recommend. I've heard a lot of people like this. Maybe some people don't like this. And as a customer, we appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
So I ordered the baked potato, and she had already told me up front, she says, now we have had one baked potato be sent back because it was too hard. If there's anything I don't like, it's an undercooked baked potato. So I was kind of hesitant, but I told her, I said I was going to order baked potato. I always do when I get a steak. I said, but you may have me talked out of it. She goes, well, I'll tell you what, if you want it, get it, and if you don't like it, if it's not what you want, I'll bring you another side. So that's fair enough. So I got the baked potato, and it was really good. It was cooked perfectly. It was soft. It was hot on the inside. It's another thing I don't like, is a cold baked potato that won't melt the butter. This one was done just right. So no complaint there. The macaroni and cheese had a good flavor. Like she said, I think it maybe had been set in a while where it kind of maybe dried a little bit. Still not bad. The steak was, the ribeye steak was good. You know, again, I'm not going to put it in the same category as some of the upper steakhouses, but you pay quite a bit less here. This is 18-ounce ribeye for $29.99. You go to Gatlinburg at one of those bigger places that are known for steak, like say the Peddler, and you order a ribeye that size, you're going to pay upwards $35, $40, maybe even more. I haven't really looked at the menu lately. So I would say the steak I had tonight was well worth the price I paid for it, just to be honest with you. So would I come back here again? Yeah, I would. I mean, it's local. If you want to go get a steak locally and not break the bank, this is a good option. In fact, some of the burgers on the menu sounded pretty good too. I would come here for lunch too sometime.
Well, she said the burgers were good.
Yeah, she said the burgers were really good.
I would trust her opinion.
Yeah, I would too. Like I say, she was honest with us and forthright, and that's what I appreciated. So she was very friendly, very personable, talked to us a lot, and
kept her drinks filled.
Kept her drinks filled.
We were good.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I would say the Dodge City Steakhouse. I really did like the interior of it.
It was nice.
Yeah, very very Western themed. Even though we're here in the Southeast, you felt like you were out west somewhere. So I'm full. I always get to where I can't talk and breathe at the same time when I'm full. So anyway, I would do it again.
We'll come back sometime.
Yeah, we'll come back again.
Yeah,
so
we will.
if you're in the Lenoir area, it's located right on Highway 321. By the way, Lenoir is just at the foot of the mountain from Boone and Blowing Rock. In case you haven't heard, you're like, where's that? If you're going up Highway 321, right before you go up the mountain is the town of Lenoir, and it's basically right across from Walmart. So it's easy to find, and I would do it again. So thank y'all. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, thank y'all for watching. Have a blessed day.
Like and subscribe, and find us on Facebook.
All right.